I think that I've done pretty well in terms of meeting the criteria for Criterion 1. Um, I find it quite easy to bond and build relationships with all of my students. Um, and I think that's pretty obvious through the evidence that I've provided for this criterion. Um, I think generally the girls particularly find it quite easy to come to me and talk to me if they have any issues. All of them, I think, know that anything that does happen between us is all about their learning and what they're getting out of my class or what they're getting out of school. Um, However, I think to continue to progress in this kind of area, I think that I need to start making a more um, active. I need to start being a bit more active in the way that I connect with parents, particularly at the beginning of the year. Um, so I think that's just being more proactive about sending emails regularly, whether that's to individuals or actually to the whole class. Because I find when I have done this, it's worked really well and I've got really positive feedback. And I think that that would just um, help mediate those parents that are potentially going to be a little bit difficult. Um, so yeah, that's just coming down to being more proactive and making sure that I am sticking to a regular kind of communication with all of my parents. But I think over the last 2 years, I feel like this is probably one of my strongest areas. And I'm hoping that it continues to be. Obviously, I think it'll be interesting as I get older how that will affect the way in which I can connect and communicate with my students. At the moment, I find my age is helpful in that, I only left school in 2010, so I know what these girls are going through. I did NCA as well. I did half of the internals that they're doing, so I feel like they kind of understand that I've been through this and I've succeeded, and so therefore I think I can be kind of a beacon of hope for some of them that are really struggling through it. So it'll be interesting to see, in 10, 15 years, how my age will have changed that connection. But we will wait and see.